Hello, my name is Lynne Herod-DeVerges, a clairvoyant medium and energy work healer who practices, teaches, and mentors the Essene way of life. I also founded Center of Light Miracles, a spiritual organization that helps you become aware of miracles happening in your life every day. Now, I've had people ask me, how do I begin my path of Enlightenment Awakening? Well, I'm going to answer that in reference to health and wellness, something that we all seek very often, probably every day. Well, one of the ways that you can begin this process is actually by experiencing and understanding what freedom is. To be free really means to allow yourself to be who you are. To be free means that you are simply acknowledging the real essence of yourself. You are a wonderful spiritual being that lives in a physical body that's having what? A human experience. And so when you allow yourself to be in complete freedom, it means that you are also being in a place of acknowledging who you are, and you're not caught up in the how I should be, how I should look, the way I need to act, how do other people see me, is everything okay, am I good, am I behaving, am I this, am I that? All of those things keep you from being fully free. But freedom, when we're talking about being healthy and in a place of wellness, we're talking about it from the emotional, the mental, and the physical aspects. And so, first off, if you want to be emotionally free, it means being able to have your emotions come fully to the surface. Oftentimes what we do is we have an emotion we don't like. Maybe it's anger, maybe it's fear, maybe it's jealousy or what have you, and we stuff it and we're like, nope, I'm not going to feel it. Nope, I'm not going to let it be there. Nope, I'm just going to act like it's just not there, and I'm going to pretend to be in a different place, to feel something differently. Well, where that keeps you from experiencing freedom so that you can have full wellness is the fact that you've been in a situation, and when you least expect it, that emotion pops up, and before you know it, you're saying something or doing something you hadn't intended to at the most inopportune moment. So to experience emotional freedom means allowing the emotion to be fully present at the surface. It doesn't mean you have to act on it. It just means you allow yourself to experience it fully as it is going on within you. When you do that, emotions are very much like starlets. They demand to have time on the stage. And so as soon as you give that emotion an opportunity to show up and be on stage, it will absolutely go, thank you very much for my 15 seconds, and it goes right away. Or if it doesn't want to come to the surface, but you simply still let yourself be present with what you're experiencing, it will go, okay, I'm in the limelight, don't want to be here, gotta go, whoop, and it also leaves. Either way, when you allow your emotions to be at the surface and fully there, then you can allow freedom for what you choose to experience underneath those, shall we say, undesired feelings, to be present. Then you can have the calm, then you can have the peace, then you can have the love or whatever other emotion, the joy and so forth that you want to experience. Now, when we're also talking about health and wellness, freedom comes in the way of mental freedom. And to be mentally free means to have your thoughts as much as possible come from a positive place. So it doesn't mean that always you're going to be able to think, oh, the sun is shining, it's a beautiful day, everything's wonderful. You're not always going to think that. That's not realistic. However, what you can do is know that when some of the other thoughts come up, thoughts such as, I don't want to get out of bed this morning, why do I have to go to work? Thoughts such as, I don't believe that there's just enough of anything to go around. or even some of those belief systems that are like the Murphy's Law belief systems. You know, if anything can go wrong, it will. So if any of those kind of negative thoughts start to come into your mind, you can simply do this. Thank you so much, thought, for sharing. I appreciate the fact that you've shown up, and now you can leave. Goodbye. So again, you want to acknowledge some of those negative thoughts in a very simple way so that you can immediately begin reversing it by having the positive thought. So if you wake up in the morning thinking, oh, I don't want to go to work, it's just going to be a horrible day. Thank you, thought, for being present and for sharing. You may leave now. Goodbye. And then you begin thinking, today is going to be the best day I've had this week, this month, this year. I know this is a day that is going to transform my life for the better. So change that thought. So in other words, you do not want to have the negative thought take over. You don't want it to start playing in your head, because once those thoughts do, they seem to grip hold. And when they grip you like that, then it can sometimes be very challenging to let them go, because they're circulating round and round and round. Really, like anything else, they want to be validated. Those thoughts want to know that you are paying a little bit of attention. So give them the attention. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. And now you may leave. And then replace it with an opposite thought that is much more positive and much more uplifting. Now, the third way that you want to also have health and wellness in the way of experiencing freedom is on a physical level. And to experience freedom physically really means to experience your physical body as being as fit and as strong and as vibrant as possible. So I would invite you to do various things that really assist your body in being as healthy as it can be. You know, we've all heard, eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Well, there's a reason for that. Because your body is actually a living organism. Your cells are alive. And when you eat fruits and vegetables, you are also eating living cells. You're eating living food, food that is alive. So what do you think happens? When you eat more alive food to support and to provide for your alive body, you're going to have what? More life that is moving through you. Processed foods, a lot of cooked foods actually are dead. And so when you introduce something that is somewhat dead to a living organism, such as your body, then it has a tendency to not allow the full essence of life to vibrate within you. So you want to keep your physical body free in a way of being healthy, in a way of being whole, by eating more living foods. You can have cooked food, of course. You can have some processed food from time to time. But try and have most of your food be living food to help support, nurture, and feed your living body. As well, you've heard everything you need to know about exercise. Exercise, exercise, exercise keeps you physically fit. Well, the truth is exercise does do that in so many ways. And so it doesn't have to be drudgery. It doesn't have to be, oh, I gotta go work out again so I can stay strong. This isn't about losing weight. This isn't about gaining weight. This isn't about having to look cute in those new jeans or that great top that you just bought or the wonderful dress that you want to buy. Yes, those are the side effects and the perks, but it's not the reason why you would want to exercise. When you exercise, you're also breathing in a different manner. And with that breath, you're actually giving, again, life support to your living body. This is very important, very critical. Not only that, but when you are doing some form of exercise, you're continuing to build muscle, as you know, to reduce fat. You're keeping all of your organs alive and working and healthy and doing well. So that's why exercise is important. But it doesn't have to be drudgery. Do the things you love doing. I love dancing, so I like to go out dancing once a week. You can go dancing. You can go roller skating or rollerblading. I love to rollerblade also. You can go bicycling. You may play tennis. You can go for a nice walk. You can take a hike. It doesn't have to be something that is drudgery. It can be fun. If you like to hula hoop away. Make sure you're doing that hula hoop on your arms, your legs, as well as your waist and your hips, and you'll have a nice, good workout. So in all of these ways, freedom is about being emotionally, mentally, and physically fit. And you can do that if you just follow some of these wonderful beginning steps that will help get you to a place of health and wellness.